Clough at 6'11". As the official Alfred Smith's going to step in between the two tall fellas. At center court, Mackey Arena, sold out crowd. 92nd straight sellout in this building. Tip is tipped once, tipped twice, tipped the third time. Finally grabbed by Trey Coffin-Wren of Purdue at center court. And we are underway. Purdue's Mackey Arena. Here we go. Braden Smith working right to left here in the opening half on a left-handed dribble. Top of the key, Trey Coffin-Wren swings it further right side to C.J. Cox. Bounces it top of the key to Oscar Clough. Swing it left side, Lawyer. Bouncing now into the left block, caught by Trey Coffin-Wren. They brought the double team, did Akron, and they kicked the ball out of bounds, they being Eric Mahaffey. Double team came on the block. Trey tried to pass out of it, passed it off the foot of Mahaffey. Purdue has the ball, baseline left.
Akron lucky they got a foot on that. They doubled ball side off Fletcher Lawyer, and he was going to be wide open.
The Lawyer's wide open for a three off the inbound, and it's a bullseye. Bob, you're just a little premature in your thinking. A triple for Lawyer.
Well, Fletch didn't get the open look on the kick ball, but he got it on the under out of bounds play. He comes off a pin down left wing, and he stripes it.
Now driving Johnson, kicking the right corner, open three on the way for Akron is a wedgie. A wedgie for Shama Scott. The ball stuck between the rim and the backboard. That technically is a held ball, and on the alternating possession, it will be Akron ball. And tell you what a good guy Purdue's Matt Painter is. Akron was running to the other end, and he told their players, hey, come back, guys, it's your ball.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Purdue because there was really not an Akron zip in sight to get that rebound. But
it was a bad shot.
Possession.
Really ugly-looking shot. But Akron keeps it. Lyles swing it further left side to Eric Mahaffey now. Eric playing with his brother Evan Mahaffey. Eric to the left block, stops, kick it to the left wing where it's taken by Lyles. Back to Mahaffey for a corner three, left corner. He banked it in. How can you bank it in from the corner? I'm not sure, but Eric Mahaffey just did, and we're tied at 3.
That is so unbelievable right there. Just unfortunate for Purdue. Once again, you get a wedgie, so they retain possession, and now you get a side glass bank in from the corner from long range.
Oh, it might be one of those nights for our Boilermakers. Oscar Clough to Braden Smith. Left elbow, kick it further right wing. 3 on the way for Lawyer. He was fouled. He missed the 3, but he was fouled in the shooting process. 3 free throws coming for Fletcher Lawyer. The foul is on Eric Mahaffey, the redshirt freshman from Cincinnati. And to the foul line will go Fletcher Lawyer, where this season he's 9 of 10 from the charity stripe.
Well, Fletcher had a 30-piece earlier this season, and he's going to be off to a great start here as he gets to the foul line. Hit on the arm there as he makes the first free throw. Was hit on the arm on a late closeout there by Eric Mahaffey. Just cardinal sin, fouling a three-point shooter. Fletcher's chance here. If he makes this one, he gets it over the front of the rim to go home. So 5 quick points. If he can make this one, that's a big 6 points to start this game.
Lawyer over 1,300 points in his storied Purdue career. And he made all 3 free throws. He has all 6 of Purdue's points. Purdue leads 6-3. Akron attacking the basket to our right in those dark blue unis. Their point guard is Tavari Johnson, the 6-footer from LaGrange Park, Illinois. He's dribbling to the left elbow extended, stopping, tried to throw it to a teammate behind him, saved from going past the midcourt stripe. Now, Evan Mahaffey will have a floater and will make it 6 feet away. 2 points for Evan Mahaffey. Again, a Purdue pretty good defense that turns into, quite frankly, a lucky shot for Akron.
Right, a broken play once again. I mean, Akron, I'm not sure this is going to be sustainable offense.
You wouldn't think. Lawyer right elbow. He'll rise. He'll fire. He'll miss this one. Weak side rebound for Evan Mahaffey. Here comes Akron on the run. They like to play fast. They'll shoot a 3 in transition, and they'll knock it home. Now, that was Tavari Johnson running the floor to the left corner and knocking home a triple, and it's 8-6 Akron.
Now that offense, on the other hand, that looks sustainable. Really doing a nice job getting the rebound, pushing in transition, extra pass to the corner, and then having your returning starter from last year's tournament team step up and bury a triple.
That was a big hit for him. Braden Smith, a wide open 3 on the right wing is a triple time. Braden shot faked the defender, went flying past him. Braden gave him a wink and then knocked in the triple. Said, where are you going, defender? Thanks for leaving me wide open. Here's a drive, a layup. Good. Boy, tough take there. Tavari Johnson into traffic. 5 in a row for Johnson, and it's 10-9. Akron leading.
How about the Zips? They're matching the Boilers punch for punch here early in this game.
And boy, they do like to play fast, do the Zips. They push that ball up the floor in a hurry. Fletcher Lawyer coming downhill from the right wing. Shoots a floater. Good. 8 early points for Fletcher Lawyer. Purdue leads 11-10.
John Gross yelling at his team to push the ball. Like you said, Rob, they really want to play fast.
Johnson faked a three from the wing, now drives and shoots from 12, scores again. Tavari Johnson has scored 7 in a row. He averages 13 a game. He's first team all-conference, and it's 12-11 Akron.
Well, Purdue better button things up here defensively. Akron, after those first couple possessions that were a little fortunate, they've kind of locked in, and they're getting some quality looks.
Yes, they have. Here's Braden Smith off a screen on the left elbow from Oscar Clough. Braden leans into the defense, finally gives it up to Trey Kaufman, who throws it into Clough. Clough's going to turn and shoot with his right hand and miss. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of the leg of Evan Mahaffey. Purdue keeps it. Great hustle by Trey Kaufman-Renn to knock the ball off of Mahaffey. It's our hustle play of the game presented by Republic Airways. Start your aviation career today with their Lift Academy flight training program. 20 on the shot clock here for the Boilermakers. Baseline left. Oh, and a steal, no. Mahaffey was standing on the baseline when he knocked it out of the hands of Smith. Braden was trying to inbound, and it was actually stolen on the pass, but Mahaffey was illegally positioned out of bounds when he stole it. So we'll do it again. Purdue does get it in successfully this time and then knocked out of bounds by Akron yet again. Baseline left. We have a timeout on the floor. It's Akron 12, Purdue 11. 15:58 to play here in the opening half from Purdue's Mackey Arena. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics and home of the original Purdue Pete. Announce the return of 3-Point Thursdays. When the men play, win or lose, you score on every three-pointer. You can save up to 39% off your purchase. Get set to save with Purdue men's basketball with 3-Point Thursdays. 2 locations, State Street and across from Mackey Arena. Save at University Bookstore.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years, Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
This is Jack Lusk, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
12-11. Akron the early lead over Purdue. Tonight's game is sponsored by Wabash Center. Text the word Wabash to 44834 to learn more and support their new Autism Center at Grant's House. Whose house? Grant's house. Jakari Harris subbing in for the Boilermakers. The 6'3" sophomore plays for the first time tonight for Purdue, as does 7'4" sophomore Daniel Jacobson. Purdue has the ball baseline left, 17 on the shot clock. Purdue trails 12-11.
Well, the Zips early here have certainly looked like a formidable opponent.
They're 5 of 6 shooting to start the game. And a steal on the inbound. Akron steals the inbound. They'll have a run out at the other end, and they will dunk. A 2-on-1, and Eric Mahaffey dunks from the right side of the rim. 14-11, Akron the lead. And, boy, that'll make Sasha Stefanovic mad. He's in charge of inbound plays for Purdue, and Purdue turned it over on the inbound. Braden Smith a three straight away. It's long off the back of the rim, and TKR was undercut by Evan Mahaffey as he was trying to get rebounding position. That's why we hear a whistle in the background. Evan Mahaffey, his first foul, the former Ohio State standout. Couple of subs coming here for Akron. Sharon Young, a 6-foot sophomore from Morgantown, West Virginia, coming into the game. As is Marvin Musime Kamali, a redshirt sophomore, 6'6", from Brockton, Massachusetts. He's their backup center at only 6'6". Again, Purdue had trouble inbounding from the baseline, but finally got it into the hands of Trey Kaufman-Wren out near the high left arc. Braden Smith wants to drive on Mahaffey, leans into Mahaffey, and just drew the second foul of Evan Mahaffey. Mahaffey puts his eyes to the sky. He's disgusted with himself that he took the bait, as we see so many do against Braden Smith, and he fouled Braden after 2 shot fakes.
Well, in that game at Florida State, late in an important moment, Braden Smith, similar sort of play. He drives hard to his right, spins back, and uses that up fake as Braden swishes the first free throw, and he got Bull Bowen for Alabama to commit that foul, and it does a similar thing here to Mahaffey. Drives hard, stops on a dime, up fake, and Mahaffey just takes the bait, and he's just has one of the best shot fakes in the country. That's just flat out one of Braden's best skill sets.
Braden missed the second free throw, and it's rebounded by Trey Kaufman-Wren. Driving, Fletcher Lawyer, floater, no. Tipped around and finally pulled out of there by the new man in the game, Ajin Stancevic, a 6'8" freshman from Belgrade, Serbia, currently playing now for Akron. Akron leads 14-12. They have the ball. Johnson, elbow right, no. Rebounded Braden Smith of Purdue. Purdue races the ball up the court, right to left, and a foul away from the ball, and it's going to go against Akron. What had happened, Trey Kaufman-Wren had a smaller player, Sharon Young, trying to guard him in the post in transition, and Young just basically grabbed Trey around the waist and took the foul. Either that or he's going to give up 2 points. So Purdue inbounds again, baseline left. Purdue trailing 14-12. First foul on Young, by the way. Purdue had it stolen again, trying to inbound on the baseline. That's 2 turnovers on baseline inbounds for the Boilermakers. Hardman into the game. He'll shoot a 3. Right wing, no, missed terribly. Loose ball kicked all the way out to Hardman at midcourt. Oh, are you kidding me? He missed it so badly, the ball came back to him near midcourt. Hardman, a transfer from Ohio State. Driving, a block for Daniel Jacobson on Tavari Johnson. Now it's loose on the floor. Timeout, Purdue. Hustling was Trey Kaufman-Wren, first to the floor, and Trey takes a timeout. How about the last 3 from Hardman? Missed so badly it caromed all the way back out to him, and he was back at midcourt because he was running back to play defense. Purdue has the ball, 14:44 to go in the first half. Boilermakers trailing 14-12, looking to buy, sell, or build a home, but don't know where to start. Call trusted agents at True Blood Real Estate, the official real estate partner of Purdue Athletics.
Well, these under out of bounds plays, Rob, are
very troublesome. That's 2 turnovers on 2 baseline. And the one where Purdue got it in cleanly wasn't easy. No, that was nearly a turnover.
We've had 3 under out of bounds plays. 2 have been turnovers. 1 has been a near turnover. And it's just, it's been really good defense by Akron. It's a similar style of under out of bounds defense we've been seeing Purdue play lately. We saw it give Alabama some problems where they were close to a couple 5-second calls, having to try to lob it in late. But I feel like what Akron's doing is they're getting even more aggressive with their denial. They're switching everything, all screening action, and then just getting really aggressive with denial. And Purdue's going to have to go back to the drawing board a little bit with just a way to get it in.
Here's some 2-2-1, 3/4 court pressure from Akron. Purdue does break it by throwing it to Lawyer, coming up the left sideline. That's the near sideline as we look at it. Purdue going right to left in the white uniforms. And they're trailing 14-12 are the Boilermakers. Bounce pass to the high perimeter left, caught by Lawyer. Now between the circles, a chest pass into the hands of Braden Smith. Pocket pass to Trey Kaufman-Wren into the corner. Jakari Harris wants to drive in from the corner and stops. Gives to Trey Kaufman-Wren, right baseline. He'll shoot from 14, and he'll miss long. Weak side rebound by Sharon Young, the Morgantown, West Virginia native. And we'll have an offensive foul as Stankovic was coming full speed ahead down the right side of the painted area. He was out of control, and Fletcher Lawyer slid over and took the charge.
Well, that is one of Fletcher's abilities on the defensive end. Is he's got a nice knack for being able to draw charges and get his body in position. And right there, he saw Stankovic was going downhill and was a little bit out of control, and Lawyer was able to move his body and take the hit right in the chest.
That's 5 team fouls already on Akron. Purdue has not fouled. Jakari Harris finds Braden Smith, the Lawyer, left wing, shooting a wild 3, and got it. He got a lucky bounce. He was leaning in to try to draw the foul. He didn't get the foul, so he threw up a crazy shot, and it somehow went in for 3 points.
That is the definition of a friendly roll right there. A little home cooking for Fletch.
That was off 1 foot, falling away from the basket, and it somehow went in. Purdue leads 15-14. Stankovic fouled by Jacobson at the free throw line, extended as he was trying to drive him downhill. Too handsy, I should say, Jacobson.
Too handsy.
Omer Meyer into the ball game. The freshman from Tel Aviv, Israel, to replace Fletcher Lawyer. Lawyer's telling Coach Paint, sorry, man, I was trying to draw a foul, but I guess if it goes in the basket, it works.
Yeah, we'll take it one way or the other. 3 points for Purdue.
Boilermakers now trying to defend in baseline inbounds, and Akron had trouble getting it in, but they do get it in. It's stolen by Jakari Harris. All the way to the rim, layup good. I spoke too soon. I thought they were going to get it in cleanly. Count the basket with a foul to boot for Jakari Harris.
Jakari Harris just getting his right hand in the passing lane. Perfect fundamentals. When you're talking about in help side position defensively, you get that near hand in the passing lane, deflecting it, and then he's off to the races and finishes with the scooping right-handed layup. Gets the contact from behind by that trail defender.
Foul on Lyles, his first. Free throw, however, missed by Jakari Harris. Boilermakers are at the line for an and one. Purdue's Degree Plus gives students the chance to earn liberal arts, both in 4 years. Here's a 3, straight away, Lyles good. Amani Lyles got left wide open, top of the key. He had a 3-point look, and he buried it. And it's 17 for Akron, 17 for Purdue.
A nice shot by Lyles, but give Scott a lot of credit. He created that offense.
From Braden Smith, right wing, no good. Rebounded Jakari Harris. Purdue with an offensive rebound and a reload here. Braden Smith will drive into the painted area, shoot a left-handed layup. He missed it. Daniel Jacobson rebounds. He goes back to the rim, and that shot was blocked at the rim. Here comes Akron with a 3-on-2. A quick layup. Benter went for the block, and he got it. Benter blocked it into the hands of Omer Meyer. Here comes Purdue right to left. Braden Smith faking a 3. Deep right wing. Now dribbles with the left hand, points with the right. We're tied at 17. Back and forth we go. 12:20 to go first half. Braden Smith into the corner. Catch and shoot 3 for Omer Meyer. A triple time. Omer Meyer. Purdue has the lead.
That's beautiful basketball there. Braden Smith had the mismatch, and he called for the clear out. He ripped down that left seam. The help comes from ball side corner. Meyer locked and loaded, ready to stroke it.
Scott, step back, left elbow, nothing but net. Woo, Shema Scott. That was a tough shot, falling away. Left elbow, hanging all over him was Jakari Harris, but he made it. And it's Purdue 20, Akron 19.
Well, this feels like the Alabama game as far as back and forth action, Rob.
Hey, the Zips can score it now. Here's Jakari Harris between the circles, dribbling between the legs to Daniel Jacobson. He's going to shoot a 3 on the right wing, and the 7'4" sophomore gives himself a triple time.
Oh, DJ wants to get on the triple time party as well. A little pick and pop with his buddy Jakari.
Lyles a 3 at the other end. That missed horribly off the back of the rim. Rebounded Omer Meyer. 23-19, Purdue the lead of the ball. 11:22 to go first half. Braden Smith coming downhill. Right all the way down Meridian. Layup good. I'm not sure what Akron was doing defensively, but they let Braden Smith go unabated all the way to the rim for a right-handed layup. Purdue leads 25-19 as we take a break with 11:16 to go in the first half. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
The force is strong at Ramsey's Emporium.
Scotty, beam me to Ramsey's.
Ramsey's Emporium has the power.
From Star Wars to Star Trek to He-Man, Masters of the Universe, we have all your favorite action figures. Even scary movie action figures like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and Haunting Your Dreams with Freddy Krueger. Come into Ramsey's Emporium to fill your action figure want list today.
Ramsey's Emporium in Lafayette near the Eastside 10 IMAX Theater.
I'm Pam from St. Anthony Healthcare. For over 30 years, St. Anthony Rehabilitation and Nursing Center has provided the highest quality nursing, clinical care, and specialized therapy. Our committed staff is proud of our home-like environment, compassion, excellence, and employee longevity. It all translates into the best focused short-term care in physical, occupational, and speech therapy services. So when you or someone you know is considering one-on-one specialized therapy, think of St. Anthony Healthcare, where caring is the bottom line.
There's more to the game than meets the eye. It takes dedication, determination, and a winning team. Same goes for Purdue's partners at InterVision Advanced Medical Imaging. Utilizing the latest technology, InterVision uses non-invasive imaging to give you and your doctor the answers you need. InterVision, because it's what's on the inside that counts. Your team for imaging, now more affordable than ever. Call and compare today at 447-7447. InterVision is the official imaging center for Purdue Athletics.
Take a look around. You know you have some junk somewhere just laying around. Well, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling can help you in a good way get rid of that junk or trash. That junk can put some money in your pocket and with very competitive rates. Always keep Wampler's Disposal and Recycling in mind for your trash removal needs. So get rid of that junk or trash. Call Wampler's Disposal and Recycling at 765-659-3721. Check out Wampler's online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
From the jump ball till the clock hits zeros, Purdue men's basketball is on Z96.5.
Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer starting their 114th consecutive game here tonight. That is a school record, 114 consecutive starts, and no surprise, they've been the star of the show early for the Boilermakers. 11 first-half points for Fletcher Lawyer, 6 for Braden Smith. Purdue leading 25-19 at the 11-16 mark of the first half. Purdue fans win a prize pack with tickets to the Purdue-Michigan State game here on February 26th. Go to PurdueSports.com/basketballVIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics. Evan Mahaffey's back in the game for Akron. He's playing with 2 fouls, but John Gross can ill afford to keep one of his stars on the bench. With Purdue starting to find a little bit of momentum, it feels like.
Yeah, I think John Gross was extremely disappointed there with the way Braden Smith was able to waltz right in and lay that basketball in unattended by the Akron defense. And a nice little run there by Purdue to push this lead out to 6.
Akron basketball, left to right they go in the dark blue uniforms from Akron, Ohio. Johnson throws it to Evan Mahaffey. Kick in the far left corner where it's caught by Kumale. He gave up a look at a 3 to give it back to Mahaffey, who's at the top of the key, dribbling to the right elbow. That's Evan Mahaffey. Now further left side to Scott. Shot clock down to 4. Scott coming left elbow, stopping and blocked from behind by C.J. Cox. Shot clock is going to expire. No, they got a shot up in time, did Mahaffey. Rebounded by Kumale of Akron. Oh, the Zips catch a break there. Now they'll come with the ball with a deep 3 on the left wing. Akron, this one is short, and it's rebounded by Johnson. A long rebound coming out for Johnson of Akron to pick it up. Second look here. Johnson kicks it to Evan Mahaffey. Dribbles right elbow, back to Johnson. Faking a 3, dribbling in and shooting a floater and scoring on the right baseline. Pretty good ball movement there by the Zips. Tavari Johnson, what a start for him. 9 early points. Purdue's up 25-21.
The second chances there were huge for that Akron offense, and then Johnson got the mismatch in scramble mode with Jacobson. Shot fake by Jacobson easily, and then the floater.
Here's Meyer against man-to-man defense from Akron. They will change up the defenses from time to time. Right now they're in man-to-man. Shot clock at 6 for Meyer. Dribbling left elbow extended, stopping. Throws to Braden Smith in the right corner. We're down to 3, now 2, and Braden fouled again. What a great job. He got Eric Mahaffey this time to take the bait. And with a shot clock expiring, Eric Mahaffey jumped into Braden Smith. He did it to Evan Mahaffey at first. Now he gets his brother Eric Mahaffey with the same trick, the shot fake.
Oh, Braden felt like, I can't just do this to one Mahaffey. I got to get the other as well. And wow, what a big play, because Braden was in that deep coffin corner, And
with a shot clock at 1?
Right, the shot clock's 1. Mahaffey's 6'6", very athletic. Let's just be frank. If Mahaffey stays on his feet and makes Braden fully commit with his just size advantage, he's probably going to be able to block that ball out of bounds, and you got a shot clock violation. But that's the art of the up fake there, and Braden has perfected it.
This is a 2-shot foul, by the way. It's team foul number 7, but it was in the act of shooting, and Braden makes the first foul shot. Now, Purdue has only committed 1 team foul to 7 for Akron. Jack Better coming out of the game, so is Daniel Jacobson, to be replaced by Oscar Clough and Trey Kaufman-Wren. I think with Braden's shot fake, he shows the ball. He literally puts it all the way up above his head and makes it look like he is shooting it. But he then pulls it back. He makes the second foul. Then he pulls it back, and by then, as a defender, it's too late. You've already left your feet.
It's a little unorthodox because, I think a lot of times as an offensive player, you feel like if you expose the ball to the degree Braden does, you're putting yourself maybe in a compromised position where the defense could then knock it away, right?
Sure,
but he still does it in a controlled manner to where we rarely ever see it get knocked away, and because it does get exposed as much as it does, it really gets those guys to bite.
Evan Mahaffey, perimeter left, just outside of the arc, guarded by Trey Kaufman-Wren. Gives it to Lyles, who's on the high right wing. Finds a back cutting, I should say, Johnson, but he missed the layup. Rebounded weak side by the Boilermakers, Trey Kaufman-Wren. Here's Omer Meyer. Between the leg dribble, between the circles he goes. Now to the free throw line. Now shoots as he's fouled, and he missed the shot off the front of the rim. But the foul will go against Tavari Johnson. His first 2 foul shots coming here for the Boilermaker freshman, Omer Meyer.
Seems like we're really starting to see Omer kind of come into his own and get more comfortable in this Purdue uniform, because he's obviously an extremely talented player, has a lot of international accolades playing for Team Israel as he makes the first free throw. But it just felt like those first couple games, he was really trying to find his footing and, like, where do I fit in? And I think now, we saw him put that 7-0 burst at Alabama last game. I feel like he's starting to really grow in confidence and be more comfortable in this offense.
That free throw, by the way, Omer Meyer's first ever made foul shot as a Boilermaker. He's 1 for 2 on the season, wearing orange sneakers tonight with a number 17 on the white uniform. Dribbles twice, bends the knees, lets it fly, and missed the second one. So Omer goes 1 of 2. Purdue's up 28-21. Here comes Akron on the run. Boy, do they like to push the tempo. They're going left to right here in the opening half in West Lafayette. Meyer almost stole the ball from Young on that far left sideline a moment ago. Young now has it in the left corner. Gives it up left wing for Lyles, shooting a 3. It's long, weak side rebound. Trey Kaufman-Wren took it from his own teammate, C.J. Cox.
Holy cow, C.J.'s about got blindsided.
And at least he outletted it to Cox so C.J. could touch the ball.
Yeah.
Here's Trey with it. Top of the key after a pass from Cox. Dribble handoff to Meyer. Meyer leans into his defender. Will shoot from 15. Left elbow good. Man, is he a skilled offensive player. Omer Meyer with a bucket. It's 30-21 Purdue leading.
Just the physicality of Omer Meyer. You can tell at 6'3", and his body just delivered a shoulder.
Deep 3 for Young. No good. Out of bounds baseline right. Last touch by Purdue. No. Last touch by Lyles of Akron. There was a bit of indecision there from our baseline official, but in the end, he gives the ball to Purdue. As we pause 10 seconds for station identification, this is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
You can't get any closer to the action. Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY Lafayette.
8:28 to go in the first half. Purdue leads 30-21. Purdue the Bowl facing the Akron Zips here tonight on a Sunday night in West Lafayette. Omer Meyer to the perimeter right. Bounces it into Clough, who spins and dunks with 2 hands. Omer Meyer taking over the game here in the last couple of minutes. What a pass!
What a pass, and what a play design there, ripping Meyer off the handoff.
Deep 3, good. That's Hardman. Now that's what Bowen Hardman can do. Shoot to 3. He rips one from the left wing. It's 32-24, Purdue the lead.
He's a talented player. You don't just accidentally end up at Ohio State out of high school. He can really shoot the basketball. Shot 40% last season.
6 different players have scored for the Zips here in this one. Meyer a 3 on the left wing. Oh, that one's no good. Clough with a rebound. Gives it up to Trey Kaufman-Wren, and he was fouled as he went back to the bucket. Amani Lyles with a foul. Purdue's offensive rebounding making a difference in this game. 6 offensive boards for the Boilermakers. Timeout on the floor. Purdue leads 32-24. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine. At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers.
We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents.
We're fans. We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members.
We're Boilermakers.
Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are Boilermade.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
This is Coach Brandon Brantley, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Indy Classic, presented by Bush's Chili Beans, returns to Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis Saturday, December 20th. The doubleheader starts with Butler and Northwestern at 4 o'clock, followed by the Boilermakers and Auburn at 6:30. Buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell, courtside at Purdue's Mackey Arena. Purdue 32 and Akron 24. Purdue has had 6 different players score in the first half. Trey Kaufman-Renn is not one of them.
That is stunning, to say the least. I thought Trey, coming into this game, might have a chance to thrive offensively as he...
I was trying to talk him into making that free throw.
Unfortunately, back irons that first free throw, so hopefully get on the scoring column here with free throw number 2.
He had 19 and 15 with 5 assists Thursday night at Alabama. There it is. Trey Kaufman-Renn in the scoring column with a made free throw.
Well, he was a first-half guy last game. Maybe he'll be the second-half guy here tonight.
Be okay with me. Purdue's up 33-24. Akron has the ball. Johnson standing on the motion P at center court. Dribbling with his right hand, working his way to the high right wing. Lawyer guards him. Left side to Lyles. Right back it goes into the hands of Tavare Johnson. Johnson to Evan Mahaffey on the perimeter right. Driving to the base, to the left elbow. Shoots a short shot. It's no good. Pulled off the left side of the rim by Purdue's Trey Kaufman-Renn. He'll hand to Omer Meyer. Meyer already 6 points in 6 minutes of action. He also has 2 rebounds and an assist. No turnovers for the freshman Omer Meyer. Meyer with a bounce pass, left perimeter. Picked up by Trey Kaufman-Renn. He throws a chest pass top of the key, cut by Oscar Clough in the triple threat position. Dribbles once, throws it back inside now to Trey. Trey Kaufman-Renn battles through some trouble. Missed the first one, tipped in the second. My goodness, how did he muscle his way through all of those big bodies in there? A tip in for Trey Kaufman-Renn. Purdue's up 35-24. Young the 3 at the other end. It's off the back of the iron. Oscar Clough the rebound, his second of the game. He'll quickly give to Omer Meyer. Meyer over the timeline, right to left, wearing those bright orange sneakers. And a ball tipped out of bounds, then saved inbounds, and out of bounds was C.J. Cox. It was tipped out of bounds, I thought, but a great hustle by Akron kept it inbounds, threw it off the leg of C.J. Cox, who I thought was going to save it inbounds, and he didn't. So I was wrong every time I took a guess. Give the ball to Akron. That's Purdue's 3rd turnover.
Well, TKR hasn't scored a bunch in this game, just got his 3rd point on the previous possession, but he's been active on the glass. 7 rebounds already in this half.
Man, after 15 Thursday night at Alabama. 6:11 to go in this opening half. Akron the ball, a deep three for Hardman. Wow! He was 30 feet away. Let it rip. That's his second made three of the game. It's 35-27 Purdue.
And that's just too much airspace there if you're Fletcher Lawyer defensively. Hardman, you just have to be there on the catch with him. Too much space.
Man, that was way out there. Braden Smith drives into the painted area. Kick into the left corner for a C.J. Cox three. And it's a triple for C.J. Cox. His first scoring of the game.
A nice find there, Brayton, getting into the paint and then spraying it out. C.J. Cox relocates to that left corner, creating a little separation from his defender.
Hardman a three. He's going to miss it. It's not going to matter. We had a foul on Trey Kaufman-Wren trying to get over the screen. There was a screen being set by Lyles, perimeter left, to try to get Hardman open, and Trey was trying to fight over it and is called for the foul. That's only the second foul called against Purdue. Akron has had 9 fouls whistled against them.
We thought it was going to be a moving screen there with Trey trying to chase Hardman off of that pin down on the weak side. But instead, they said Trey kind of blew up the screen, and they called the foul on him.
Jabari Johnson, left elbow, wanted to shoot, but couldn't because Jacobson was standing right there at him. Driving is Eric Mahaffey. He misses on the weak side. I beg your pardon, it's not Eric Mahaffey. Yes, it was Eric. Eric, not Evan. And he missed a shot, but then there was a foul on the weak side rebound against Purdue's Fletcher Lawyer. Why do I have a funny feeling the fouls are about to start to even up here? They were at 9-1. Now they're 9-3.
It's a tale as old as time, right?
It is. Akron inbounding baseline right with 5:24 to go in the first half. They lob it into Mahaffey. That is Eric Mahaffey in the left corner. And they'll get a three from that left corner and make it. Jabari Johnson inbounded, then came and took the ball from Mahaffey in the left corner, pulled the trigger, made a three, and it's Purdue 38, Akron 30.
Just kind of sized up Fletcher Lawyer there on the left wing, and these guys that are big-time shooters, you just got to eliminate their airspace.
Already 12 points for Johnson. Speaking of big-time shooters, Braden Smith misses right elbow, but there's a weak side rebound, Trey Kaufman-Wren. Purdue with a reload here. Cox a three, left corner. That one is an air ball. Went all the way over the rim, picked up by Hardman of Akron on the weak side. Akron on the run with 4:40 to go in the first half, and Purdue an 8-point lead. Off of a screen comes Scott, Shamar Scott. Throws it to the far left perimeter where a catch for Eric Mahaffey will drive in from there. Tried to challenge Jacobson. He blocked it, but he blocked it right back into the hands of Mahaffey, and now we have a held ball. Mahaffey ended up falling to the ground with a ball. Daniel Jacobson jumped on top of him. So did Trey Kaufman-Wren. We have a held ball. Alternating possession arrow favors Purdue.
How about that? Mahaffey driving in, lunging for the trying to reverse finish. Instead, falls to the ground, and then the block just ends up right in his hands, laying on his backside. And fortunately, then Purdue able to tie him up and then retain or get this possession with the alternating arrow.
I don't think other teams realize how tall and long Jacobson is. They get all the way to the paint, and then they look up, and they're like, uh-oh.
It's ridiculously long, no doubt about it.
This was a bad idea here, challenging this guy. Here's Jacobson with the ball top of the key. We'll bounce it once, give to Lawyer, and now we have a foul as Lawyer was trying to take the handoff. This one against Sharon Young, and this will be 2 foul shots for Purdue's best foul shooter in Fletcher Lawyer. Lawyer 12 of 13 at the line this year, 3 of 3 tonight, and he's at the line for 2 free throws. Fletch on the Julius Erving watch list this season, makes the foul shot. 12 points in the game for Fletcher Lawyer. He averages 17 a game. Jakari Harris will sub in after this foul shot. If it's made, it is. Oh, we tried. We didn't get him in. There we did. Lawyer make that second foul shot. Jakari in for Lawyer. Purdue's bench wasn't real happy. We didn't get a horn right away after the made free throw to get the sub in. They eventually did get the horn hit. It's a little delayed.
Oh, my goodness.
Purdue leads 40-30. 4:07 to go. We're in the first half. The clock ticking. Scott shooting a deep three and making it. Shamar Scott.
These guys will not go away, will they?
They can shoot that three. They're 5 of 11 are the Zips from the three-point line. Heck, Purdue's 5 of 8 from the three-point line. Trey Kaufman-Wren. Right elbow, spins to the right block, missed a short bunny. Rebounded, pulled out of there by Young. Here comes Akron on the run. Evan Mahaffey into the right wing. Catch and shoot three on the way. That one was no good. Open look, but Scott missed it, but rebounded by Akron. Now they'll throw it inside to Lyles. He will challenge Jacobson and score with a left-handed layup. Time is stopped as the ball rolls away. Clock is stopped with 3:29 to go. First half, and we'll take a break. This is Purdue basketball on the Boilermakers Radio Network from Learfield.
Want to grow your business? Radio sells everywhere. It's the only true mobile medium, reaching customers at home, at work, in the car, and on the go. Unlike other platforms, radio escapes the clutter. Your message gets heard loud and clear. And radio is cost-effective, giving you big results without breaking your budget. Best of all, radio lets you target your audience. Pinpoint your advertising on the Star City radio stations your customers love and connect with them where it matters most. For more information, email me at nick@starcitytv.com. Put the power of radio to work for your business, because radio works.
Why is Cellular Express a cut above other cell phone stores?
I'd have to say it's the personal service. Our staff of professionals, fondly known as tech wizards, work diligently to resolve any issues you may have.
We're proud to be the only locally owned and operated AT&T authorized retail store in Central Indiana.
From sales to service, we're here to make your life a little easier. Cellular Express.
2122 Veterans Memorial Parkway South.
Then turn it the Wendy's light. And yes, we back the Boilers.
Lafayette's brand new driving school, Safety Zone Driving Academy, is ready to keep your teens safe. AAA approved with locations in Lafayette, Kokomo, and Monticello. Easy online registration, patient instructors for all skill levels, and a 98% pass rate. International students welcome too. Call us today or visit SafetyZoneDrivingAcademy.com. Located on Schuyler Avenue, Safety Zone Driving Academy, Lafayette's safest road to success.
Whether you compete in the game, cheer from the stands, or tune in from home, life is too short to miss out on the action because of orthopedic pain. Ortho Indy is consistently ranked #1 in Indiana for patient safety in orthopedic care. Their team of experienced physicians and providers are your best move to getting back in the game. Enjoy every play and every moment with Ortho Indy on your side. Learn more about the Lafayette Orthopedic Clinic, an Ortho Indy practice at orthoindy.com.
Every play, every game. Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
Purdue leads Akron 40-35, 3:29 to play first half. Purdue Athletics would like to thank and recognize members of the Black and Gold Club who support Purdue Athletics through their sponsorship at the highest level. Black and Gold Club members include Bex Hybrids, BW Fusion, Indiana Packers Corporation, Purdue Federal Credit Union, Purdue Global, Riley Children's Health, State Farm Insurance, and Wabash, each great partners of Purdue Athletics. Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell. Purdue did have a lead of 11 about 4.5 minutes ago, but the Akron Zips, as Bob said quite appropriately, will not go away, especially with the way they're shooting a three. They're 7 of 15 from the three-point line. They came into tonight 32% from three as a team.
And they've really capitalized on their offensive rebounds. 6 offensive rebounds leading to 10 second-chance points. You kind of compare that to Purdue. 7 offensive rebounds, just 4 second-chance points.
Purdue has out-rebounded Akron 16-14, but as Bob said, those offensive boards right now favoring the Zips. Here's Omer Myers, stopped at center court with a dribble, now has to chest pass to Cox, who rescues the ball on the high left wing. Cox coming to the right elbow, rising and shooting, and it is no good. Clough rebounds for Purdue. He's double-teamed down there. He'll go back to the rim no matter what and score it. Oscar Clough says double-team, schmumble-team. A putback for Clough.
I like the footwork there and the physicality, just kind of stepping through those smaller Akron defenders there.
42-35, Purdue the lead, Akron the ball. Mahaffey, that's Eric Mahaffey, to Johnson, left elbow, keeps coming downhill, lost it, picked it up in the right baseline. He's going to shoot a three in the corner, missed it, weak side rebound, Trey Kaufman-Renn, and then Trey got pushed to the ground by Marvin Musime Kamale, which will be 2 free throws at the other end for Trey Kaufman-Renn. First foul on Musime Kamale.
Trey Kaufman-Renn, nice job there on the weak side. A lot of missed threes are going to go off long towards the weak side. And Trey Kaufman-Renn had a body on that weak side offensive player, Kamale. And that's just textbook boxing out there. You got that inside position, you hit first, you create that space between yourself and the rim. That ball comes off, and then the offensive player tries to run through your back. You're going to get that call.
Free throws here for Trey Kaufman-Renn, wears number 4 in that white uniform and makes the first foul shot. Well, the one thing Akron does not have is a lot of height. Kamale is their backup center at 6'6". So when he comes into the game, Akron gets really small, really fast. One more foul shot here for Trey Kaufman-Renn. He dribbles once, bends the knees, lets it fly, made it. Trey, 3 of 4 at the foul line tonight. He has 5 points. It's 44-35. Purdue the lead. Akron the ball. 2:30 to go. Opening half at Mackey Arena. Akron coming in, averaging 99 points a game. Here's Evan Mahaffey, chest pass to Lyles, right perimeter. Now to Scott, who dribbles all the way to the right block, spins, shoots a fall-away jumper. It's no good, and Oscar Clough rebounds for Purdue. Quickly ahead to Braden Smith, pushing the ball up the right sideline. Right to left go the Boilermakers. 2:11 to go opening half. Purdue 44, Akron 35. Here's Trey Kaufman-Renn. Here comes a double team for the right block. Purdue swings it all the way to the left corner, and it's stolen. Lyles stole the ball. And Purdue stole it right back. Braden Smith stole it right back. And I think Cox was the one who actually forced the turnover to get the ball back for the Boilermakers. So both teams give it away. Cox will drive, shoot a left-handed layup, no good. Tipped at it, did Oscar Clough. He picked it up, kicks it out to the right wing for an Omer Meyer three. Triple time! Oscar Clough playing like Oscar the Grouch. Going after that rebound. Purdue's up 47-35.
Oh, how about the activity? Clough has been all over the glass in this game. And then Braden Smith picking up another dime with one more pass to Meyer.
Lyles will attack Clough at the other end. Spinning, giving it up for an Evan Mahaffey layup. He missed it. Rebounded by Clough. It might have been partially blocked. Is that what you saw, Bob?
Trey Kaufman-Renn.
Yes. He gave it away anyway. Purdue gives it away at the other end. Here comes Akron, and a foul to stop a layup for Braden Smith. A partial block for Purdue had put the Boilermakers into transition, but then as Purdue was racing the other way, Purdue gave it up. Coming back the other way, good hustle by Tavari Johnson. He got the ball to the rim, and Braden Smith reached and fouled. 1:11 to go opening half. Purdue leads 47-35. Tavari Johnson, 2 free throws here. Makes the first.
That was too bad. Yeah, you got blocked out a little bit by Coach Painter there, but Trey Kaufman-Renn swooped in and blocked that ball off the backboard to what we thought was going to start a Purdue fast break and maybe some offensive fireworks. Instead, I didn't really get a good look. Did Braden get the ball poked away from behind, it looked like?
Yes, but I couldn't see which of the Akron players made the great play to get it out of his hands. Johnson makes the second. Boy, he's had a nice little first half. 14 points for Tavari Johnson. Purdue's up 47-37 with 65 seconds to play. Right to left, white uniforms for Purdue. Bouncing it inside to Trey Kaufman-Renn, Braden Smith. Opposite skip. Fletcher Lawyer, a three from the right corner. Good. Timeout. Purdue. No, Purdue couldn't get the timeout called in time. Fletcher Lawyer does make the three, however, from the right corner. Purdue pushes the lead out to 50-37. Tavari Johnson snake dribbles all the way to the basket, makes a layup from the left side with his right hand. Matt Painter says, take your time throwing the ball in because we want to have the final shot here of the first half. Purdue is really taking its time. Really, there's been 9 seconds of come off the clock, and now Purdue finally picks the ball up and throws it in. Good piece of coaching there by Purdue. So Purdue has the final shot. 20 on the game clock. Shot clock turned off. Had Purdue inbounded the ball quickly, it'd have been at 39 seconds. Instead, it ended up being at about 29. Here's Clough, down low, dunks with 2 hands off the perfect Braden Smith pass. Quickly to the other end. Here comes Akron. 4 on the shot clock, on the game clock. 2, now 1. A deep 3, no good. Missed by Scott. And Purdue has the final 2 points of the half as Oscar Clough dunks it home off a beautiful feed from Braden Smith. In the perfect world, you would have liked to have held the ball for the final shot, but if you get a guy wide open at the rim to dunk it, you'll take the 2 points. Purdue 59, Akron 39. Boilermakers, all kinds of offense here in the first 20 minutes. When we come back, the halftime report comes your way. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you.
Us?
That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Right.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, Seriously Local Propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
For more than 70 years, Wabash Center has proudly served individuals with disabilities throughout our greater Lafayette community. Now we're building the next chapter, a new state-of-the-art autism center at Grants House, Wabash Center's hub for youth services. We need your help to make it happen. Join us in creating hope and opportunity for generations to come. Text the word Wabash to 44834 to donate or learn more today. That's Wabash to 44834. Together, let's make it. Whose house? Grants House.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products. Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air. This is the Boilermaker Halftime Show.
Indeed, halftime at Purdue's Mackey Arena. Purdue leading Akron 52-39. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. And welcome to our halftime report. We spent so much time in the first half talking about Akron's ability to shoot the three. And rightfully so. They were 7 of 17. One thing we probably should have spent more time on, Bob, the fact that Purdue was 8 of 12 from three, 67%.
Well said. Purdue's three-point shooting was elite, and you're right. I think we were kind of so in awe of Akron hanging around and making those big shots to stay in touch with Purdue. We kind of lost sight of just how great Purdue was playing offensively and three-point shooting, the accuracy. Man, that is impressive work there by that Purdue squad. Looking down the box score here, Fletcher Lawyer 3 for 3 from three. No big deal for him, just the sharpshooter he is. And then Omer Meyer with 2 threes. And what I like to see is both the threes Omer made were catch and shoot threes.
Yeah, right.
And he's kind of been someone we felt like we've seen early in his career as someone who looks more comfortable shooting off the dribble because he's a guy who's always had the ball in his hands at previous spots. And the catch and shoot threes have not gone down as often. So a really good sign to see that he can play out there, alongside a guy like Braden Smith and be capable of stepping up and knocking down some catch and shoot threes.
How about 9 rebounds in the first half for Trey Kaufman-Wren? He had 5 points, but 9 rebounds. 16 points for Fletcher Lawyer, 9 points for Omer Meyer. Purdue also got busy at the foul line. Purdue is 12 of 16 at the foul line. Akron only had 2 free throw attempts for the entire first half, and they made both of them. We are at halftime. We're at Mackey Arena. It's Purdue 52, Akron 39, in a battle between two teams coming in undefeated at 3-0 on the young season. Let us pause for a quick second when we come back. Tonight's halftime report continuing with a look at the halftime statistics presented by Ruoff Home Mortgage. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Tsunami Express Car Wash is coming soon to Lafayette, opening November 12th. Find us at 3419 South Street, right at the corner of Sagamore and South Street, across from Home Depot. Join us for our grand opening celebration, November 12th through November 23rd, and enjoy free car washes all event long. That's right, free washes, fast service, and Boilermaker pride shining bright. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Ride clean, cheer loud, boiler up.
Imagine the perfect chicken tender. Crispy, juicy, for lack of a better word, tendery. Now imagine these perfect tenders at Wendy's. 'Cause they are. Wendy's new chicken tenders are here with delicious new dipping sauces like Wendy's Signature, Creamy Ranch, and Honey Barbecue. And they're so good, we even changed our name from Wendy's to Tendies. I believe that's what the kids call manifesting. For Tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Bring your friends and family out on Saturday, December 6th for the inaugural Santa Classic 5K to support the Wabash Township Professional Firefighters Local 5383's Shop with a Firefighter. Enjoy holiday costumes, seasonal refreshments, commemorative shirts, festive music, age group awards, and a special visit from Santa Claus. The run walk begins at the Wabash Township Fire Department on Klondike Road in West Lafayette at 8 a.m. with on-site registration opening up at 7. Costumes and festive attire are encouraged but not required. For details and to sign up, visit santaclassic5k.itsyourrace.com. The Dementia Alzheimer's Caregivers Support Group meets every first and third Tuesday of each month from 10 a.m. till noon at the North End Community Center in Lafayette. Join other caregivers and find the support you may have been missing.
Tell us about your event. Email Lafayette@starcitytv.com.
Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Purdue University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Halftime at Purdue's Mackey Arena. Boilermakers leading Akron 52-39. Let's take a look at the halftime stats presented by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage is your local lender, ready to help make your dream home a reality. To start your journey home, visit ruoff.com. That's RUOFF.com. Akron in the first half, 15 of 36 shooting, 41.7%. They were 7 of 17 from the three-point line, 41.2%. The Zips made both of their free throws. Tavare Johnson, 16 first-half points, 6 for Bowen Hardman, the top two scorers for Akron. Zips only turned it over 4 times, had 9 assists on the 15 made baskets, 3 assists for Shema Scott. 14 total rebounds for Akron, 6 offensively. That led to 10 second-chance points. The Boilermakers had 21 rebounds, 9 offensively. 9 total rebounds for Trey Kaufman-Wren, 6 for Oscar Clough. Boilermakers shoot 16 of 31. That's 51.6%. An impressive 8 of 12 from the three-point line, 66.7%. Purdue 12 of 16 from the free throw line, 75%. Boilermakers turned it over 5 times, had 10 assists on the 16 made baskets. Braden Smith, 6 of the 10 helpers. 3 steals for the Boilermakers, 4 blocks, 2 of those for Daniel Jacobson. Purdue's leading scorer in the first 20 minutes, Fletcher Lawyer, with his 16 points. 9 points for Omer Meyer, 8 for Braden Smith. It's Purdue 52, Akron 39. A look at the out-of-town scoreboard. When we return to Mackey Arena, this is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Welcome back to Mackey Arena. Here on the halftime show, Purdue leads Akron 52-39. Time now to take a look at our out-of-town scores. And we'll start off with some top 25 action being played here today in men's college basketball. Just two other games in the top 25 besides this Purdue contest. And we'll start with the game that's already gone final. The number one ranked team in the country, the Houston Cougars, fend off 22nd ranked Auburn in a close one, 73-72, as part of the RX Benefits Battleground 2K25. Auburn had the ball with a chance to win it at the end of regulation, and a big-time block shot by Houston helps them secure the victory. The other game in the top 25, it's currently underway, airing on ESPN, 16:26 to go in the first half. 10th ranked Florida leads Miami in a Florida rivalry battle. They lead that game 9-2 to the Gators as part of the Geico Jacksonville Hoop Showdown. As far as men's college basketball Big Ten action goes, also two other games today besides this Purdue contest. You had the Indiana Hoosiers victorious over Incarnate Word at home, 69-61. And then in a really close one, the Ohio State Buckeyes defeat Notre Dame 64-63, with the Buckeyes making that game-winning shot with around 12 seconds left or so in that game to hold off the Fighting Irish. We will have second half action when we return. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
I was in a car accident and lost my memories of the last 8 years of my life.
Tuesdays, Fox's critically acclaimed hit Doc is all new.
I need to be the doctor that I was. I will do whatever it takes.
And you can watch it anytime.
Every path we choose comes with a price. What's wrong? I just had a memory.
Doc, all new. Tuesdays on Fox and watch anytime on Hulu.
Kirby Risk is a family-owned company which has been part of the Lafayette community since 1926. With employees from Tippecanoe County and other surrounding counties, they're consistently ranked as a top workplace. They're currently offering job opportunities in manufacturing and machining. Learn more about exciting career opportunities at kirbyrisk.com/careers. Find your spark and ignite your career today.
Hey, Boilermaker fans, this is Coach Katie. I want to tell you about Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital. They were instrumental in helping me recover from a recent stroke. I have made a comeback because of the care I received from their world-class team. They have been in the top 10% of the nation with their outcome 7 times. If you need inpatient or outpatient rehab after an injury or illness, I recommend Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital. Remember to always boiler up and hammer down.
Whether you compete in the game, cheer from the stands, or tune in from home, life is too short to miss out on the action because of orthopedic pain. Ortho Indy is consistently ranked number 1 in Indiana for patient safety in orthopedic care. Their team of experienced physicians and providers are your best move to getting back in the game. Enjoy every play and every moment with Ortho Indy on your side. Learn more about the Lafayette Orthopedic Clinic, an Ortho Indy practice at orthoindy.com.
Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY.
Purdue leads Akron 52-39 as we get ready to begin the second half. Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell. Our on-site audio engineer is Wes Scott. Brett Otto, audio engineer, back in our Learfield studios. Purdue playing tonight without Liam Murphy, the 6'8 sharpshooter, injuring his shoulder in practice yesterday, so he's sitting this one out. Purdue in their white uniforms this evening. Akron in dark blue. Purdue starts the second half with Cox, Smith, and Lawyer. Trey Kaufman-Wren and Oscar Clough. Akron will counter with Lyles and Scott, Evan and Eric Mahaffey, and Tavari Johnson. Well, if Purdue can continue to shoot the three ball at 67%, I feel pretty good about the Boilermakers' chances here in the second 20 minutes.
I do as well, Rob. And was just thinking after I talked about Lawyer with his 3 made threes, maybe think about that stat with Fletch as far as when he hits 3 or more threes. 29-3 when he does so. So a great chance to go 30-3 when he makes 3 or more threes in a game, as the Boilers got a solid little lead here.
Akron the ball to start the second half. The trick will be keeping Akron keeping that high-powered offense revving. They came in averaging 99 points a game. Evan Mahaffey, chest pass to the left wing into the hands here of his brother, Eric. Now swinging right side back to Evan. Little Mahaffey to Mahaffey action, and it's a 3. A 3 from the right wing for Evan Mahaffey. His first made 3 of the game. He's a 40% three-point shooter, and Purdue's up 52-42.
And the made 3-point field goals in this game just continue.
And a near steal. Lyles jumped the ball. The pass, I should say, at the top of the key, and then knocked it out of bounds right at midcourt. Purdue's trying to lob it at the top of the key to Oscar Clough, and a good job by Lyles to jump the passing lane and tip it out of bounds. So Purdue inbounds at the center stripe, right in front of our broadcast position here. Purdue working left to right in this second half. Leading by 10 with 15 on the shot clock as Braden Smith puts the offense into motion. Short pass, Trey Kaufman-Wren. Short roll, good on a right-handed hook shot from 3 feet in front of the basket.
A wonderfully executed 2-man game there, Braden and Trey Kaufman-Wren. We've said that one a million times.
Here's a 3 in the right corner on the way. That one was missed by Scott. Rebounded C.J. Cox of the Boilermakers. Braden Smith walks it over the timeline, trying to be patient, rolls it into Trey Kaufman-Wren, who faces up at the right block. Here comes the double team. He's caught in the double team, dribbles out of it, and traveled. That time the double team caught the Boilermakers a little flat-footed. I mean, not Trey, the other 4. No one came to rescue the ball. And that's a turnover on Purdue. They're 6th.
That's a situation, Trey probably shouldn't leave his feet there because he gets himself in trouble. But in his defense, no one came towards the basketball when he was trapped to help him out.
Lyles a 3, right wing, good. Amani Lyles, 8 points. 2 made 3s for him. Just like that, it's a 9-point game. Purdue leading 54-45.
These bigs here for Akron kind of pulling Purdue's bigs away from the basket, stepping up and hitting some threes.
Cox dribbling between the circles, throws the Clough, top of the key, pivots on the left foot, gives to Braden Smith, who now goes right wing, feeds Lawyer. Lawyer steps to his left, shoots a 3. It's no good. Weak side rebound, put in the bucket by Trey Kaufman-Wren.
Oh, Evan Mahaffey distraught. He felt like he might have got shoved in the back from Trey. But hey, I didn't see it, so if I didn't see it, then
the officials didn't either, apparently. At the rim, turning and shooting, but missing was Eric Mahaffey. Rebounded Fletcher Lawyer of the Boilermakers. Fletcher wants to push tempo. He goes all the way to the right elbow and stops. Gives to Trey Kaufman-Wren, who throws it in the right corner to Braden Smith. Back to Trey Kaufman-Wren, 15-footer, right elbow good. TKR starting to heat up in the second half. Purdue's up 58-45.
That little push floater from Trey is just such an excellent shot, and he's got such a soft touch with it.
Evan Mahaffey dribbling on the left arc, attacking Clough, coming downhill. He was fouled. He went right into the chest of Oscar Clough. Clough, I should say, gave a push. And 2 free throws coming here for the Zips.
And it was,
tonight's game sponsored by Wabash Center. Text the word Wabash to 44834 to learn more and support their new autism center at Grant's house. Whose house? Grant's house. Mahaffey free throw in and out. No good. Evan Mahaffey misses the free throw.
Just the 3rd free throw attempt for the Zips so far in this game. 2 for 3 now from the stripe.
Crowd on its feet. Mahaffey got it.
Crowd wanted some free chicken.
Is that what it is this year? Free chicken for 2 missed free throws? Okay. I guess no one told me. Yeah, it is chicken. free chicken if you missed
from
two
the
free
tap,
throws.
correct?
Here's a free three. Braden Smith fouled. He was fouled as he shot the three. Top of the key. He got hammered out there by Lyles. And now to the foul line will go Braden Smith. Amani Lyles. Boy, that's twice tonight we have seen Akron foul a three-point shooter. Braden Smith to the foul line. He has 8 points in the game, and he still has 8 as his free throw trickles off the right side of the rim.
Braden, an excellent free throw shooter, but has missed his fair share here the last couple games.
Well, 75% coming into tonight. There he makes that one. In this game, he's 4 of 5. And now he'll dribble once and shoot this one, and he made 2 of 3. Missed the first one, made the next 2. Bowen Hardman will sub in here. He'll replace Eric Mahaffey for Akron. Purdue has pushed the lead to 14 points at 60-46. 17 minutes to go in this ball game. Evan Mahaffey over the timeline. Stops at the top of the key. Will give it to his teammate Tavare Johnson. Johnson dribbles between the circles with his right hand. Now comes down the left side of the paint with his left hand. Braden Smith poked it away from him. Johnson got it back in the left corner. Shot clock down to 10. Johnson trying to back down his defender. Now he'll rise and fire and miss. Oscar Clough has yet another rebound. Give 8 rebounds in the game to Oscar Clough to go with 6 points. Lawyer fakes a 3 deep right wing, dribbles to the free throw line, jump stop, kick to Cox for a 3 in the left corner. No, Clough with another rebound. Oscar Clough, boy, he gobbles up the rebounds. 9 rebounds in the game for Oscar Clough. Braden Smith drives, stops on the right block, shoots a bank shot that is short, got his own rebound, put it back. Braden missed the short jumper, but no one boxed him out. John Gross has seen enough. He can't believe his team can't box out a 6-footer. Put back good. Timeout on the floor. Purdue 62, Akron 46. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Happy Game Day and National Ag Day from Case IH. Just like the Boilermakers trained with championship-level equipment, our compact tractors and utility equipment are built tough to handle whatever your land demands. From family farms to home fields, we're here to help you succeed on every acre that matters. Visit caseih.com to learn more about our commitment to agriculture and Indiana. Boiler up.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it.
This is Coach Terry Johnson, and this is Purdue basketball.
Purdue leads 62-46. The 2025-26 Purdue basketball season is presented by Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Bob and I were talking during the commercial break. Late in the first half, the rebound margin was 16-14. Purdue the lead. It's now 27-14. Akron hasn't gotten a rebound in roughly, if you go back to late in the first half, roughly the last 5.5 minutes of the game. They haven't gotten a single rebound.
It's even more than that. I'm looking at the 3:29 box score, the under 4 minute, and they had 14 rebounds there.
Oh, so even further,
yeah, it's like 7-8 minutes since they've gotten rebounds.
Holy mackerel. Akron does have the ball here as we resume action, working right to left in those dark blue unis with the gold trim. Johnson to the top of the key, feeds Hardman. He will shoot a three from the left wing, and Hardman misses this one, rebounded by Trey Kaufman-Wren. His 11th rebound. Trey, by the way, with a double-double now, 11 points, 11 rebounds. Lawyer driving in from the left side, missed it. Oh, no, good. No, tipped in by, was that Trey Kaufman-Wren? Okay,
yeah.
And they're going to give him the basket. I wasn't sure if he tipped it in or if it went in on its own. A tip in for Trey Kaufman-Wren pushes the lead to 64-46. Lyles a deep three, left wing, no. Rebound Oscar Clough, who now has his 10th rebound. So Purdue has two players right now with 10-plus rebounds in Clough and Kaufman-Wren. Here's C.J. Cox dribbling on the high left arc. Brings the ball to the middle of the floor, throwing to Braden Smith, who's pointing with his left, dribbling with his right. We're under 10 on the shot clock. Coming down the left side of the paint. Braden Smith all the way to the rim. He missed the layup. Clough got it. Oscar Clough, and then he was fouled. Oscar Clough's 11th rebound of the game. I called him Oscar the Grouch earlier in the game. Boy, when he plays angry, that's the Oscar Clough I'm a big fan of. Timeout on the floor. 15:06 to go in the game. Purdue's up 64-46. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
I'm Pam from St. Anthony Healthcare. For over 30 years, St. Anthony Rehabilitation and Nursing Center has provided the highest quality nursing, clinical care, and specialized therapy. Our committed staff is proud of our home-like environment, compassion, excellence, and employee longevity. It all translates into the best focused short-term care in physical, occupational, and speech therapy services. So when you or someone you know is considering one-on-one specialized therapy, think of St. Anthony Healthcare, where caring is the bottom line.
Domino's Mix and Match menu has items for every occasion. Flaked on your friend's open mic night? Flaky bread twists and molten lava cakes should do the trick. Soccer team duty? Medium 2-topping pizzas and stuffed cheesy bread are your best defense. Is it your dog's half birthday? Celebrate his biggest day with savory sandwiches and tender specialty chicken. Mix and match 2 or more items for $6.99 each at Domino's. Ask for this offer. 2-item minimum prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Bone and wings, bread bowl pasta, and pan pizza will cost extra. Local stores set delivery fees and can charge extra for some menu items.
Westminster Village's beloved Soup Day is back Thursday, November 20th from 4 to 5:30 p.m. for drive-through pickup at Westminster Village in West Lafayette. This is a flavorful way to give back to the community while enjoying a cozy meal prepared with care to benefit the Lafayette Urban Ministry. Cost is $14 per meal with your choice of broccoli cheddar soup or hearty chili with salad, dinner roll, and pecan pie bar. To reserve your meal and select pickup time, visit wvwl.org/news-event. Cash and card payments accepted day of the event. Saturday, November 29th, the IBEW 668 Women's Committee invites you out to their festive craft market, taking place on Small Business Saturday from noon until 5 at the IBEW Union Hall in Lafayette. You'll find food trucks, handmade crafts, baked goods, and so much more. Proceeds support Isaiah 117 House and the Good Samaritan Project. For more information, email patients@ibew668.org.
Tell us about your event. Email Lafayette@starcitytv.com.
From the jump ball till the clock hits zeros, Purdue men's basketball is on Z96.5.
Hey, listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the SiriusXM app. Purdue leads 64-46 as we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
You can't get any closer to the action. Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY Lafayette.
Purdue inbounds baseline right. Braden Smith throws to Lawyer, who catches in the right corner. Nope, didn't get it in time. That's a 5-second violation on the Boilermakers. Boy, if there's one thing you can nitpick on Purdue tonight, their inability to get the ball in on baseline inbounds. That's the third time tonight Purdue hasn't gotten it in or has turned it over on that play.
And if you're playing Purdue in the future, you would think they're going to incorporate that sort of under out of bounds defense.
Trey Kaufman-Wren then fouls defensively, trying to steal a pass that was on the left perimeter intended for Evan Mahaffey. 14:59 remains. Purdue up 64-46. Akron the ball. Tavare Johnson coming down the right side of the paint. Shoots a floater. It's no good. Rebounded Trey Kaufman-Wren. Have we figured out when the last time Akron...
We're coming up on 9 minutes.
9 minutes since they have gotten a
game
rebound.
action.
Wow. A lob for Daniel Jacobson. He was undercut, and there'll be a foul on Akron. The ball was lobbed at the rim by Braden Smith. Daniel went high in the sky to grab it, and as he was doing so, got undercut. So the foul will go against the Zips. That's their third foul. So 9 minutes of game action.
We're 7 seconds away from hitting 9 minutes of game action since they last got a rebound.
Whoa. Well, Purdue dominated the boards in Tuscaloosa. They're doing it again tonight.
And we got the ball in bounds on the under out of bounds.
Hey, stop the presses. Boilermakers with 12 on a shot clock now put the offense into motion. Braden Smith wants a screen from TKR. Comes to the right elbow, stops there, leans into the defender, Hardman, and makes a right-handed layup. I beg your pardon, that was not Hardman, it was Stankovic. Regardless, bucket made by Braden Smith. Boilermakers extend the lead to 20, 66-46. Here's Tavare Johnson from 15 straight away. Nope, wipe it off. We had an offensive foul. They say Tavare Johnson pushed off with his right hand to clear space away from Braden Smith. He made the shot, the 15-footer, but it doesn't count because of the foul.
And there was a play in the first half where Johnson got the arm extended a little bit right in front of Purdue's bench. They didn't call the offensive foul, and Purdue's bench was unhappy about it. And this time on the other end, he does become the guilty party.
Purdue leads by 20. Matt Painter is 14 minutes away from his 500th career win. Purdue will have to hold on here to get number 500. Braden Smith floater short, fought for his own rebound, couldn't get it. Finally hauled out of there by Eric Mahaffey, and then Purdue fouls in the backcourt.
And finally a rebound for Akron.
Daniel Jacobson reached and fouled. There was their first rebound in 10 minutes? Was it 10 minutes?
Yeah, close to 10 minutes.
Woo! Wow. Omer Meyer's going to sub in here. He'll replace Fletcher Lawyer.
That's something we'll have to ask Coach Painter about in the postgame.
I'd like
go nearly 10 minutes without letting your opposition get a rebound.
Might be hard to look up, I'm not sure, but when is the last time Purdue did something like that? Held an opponent 10 minutes of game action without a rebound? Here's a steal. Trey Kaufman-Wren ahead to Omer Meyer. Purdue on a run out. Meyer wants to attack. Stops on the left block. Dribbles out of trouble and had it stolen. Stankovic took it from him. On the other end, here comes Akron, and they turned it over. Stolen by Braden Smith. Let's race to the other end. A lob for Trey Kaufman-Wren. He scores. Meyer with a pass. TKR the bucket. Purdue's up 22.
What a sequence there. Purdue's defense creating offense after they turned it over themselves.
Stankovic throws it inside now to Kamali into the right corner for a three on the way. Good. Knocked in there by Eric Mahaffey. His second made three. 68-49. Purdue leading. 13 minutes remain in the game. Jack Benter checking in at the next dead ball.
That was really good ball movement there by Akron. They took advantage of the mismatch and the double team by Purdue defensively.
Braden Smith, no-look pass to Trey Kaufman-Wren. He's on the right block. He no-look passes to Meyer. Meyer's going to throw back inside to Jacobson. Jacobson lowers the shoulder, scores with the right hand. Talk about some ball movement by the Boilermakers. Daniel Jacobson, the bucket. Purdue's up 70-49.
I love Daniel there. He took a big hit there. Probably could have been a foul, but then he went back to some physicality of his own.
Scott, 15 feet, good. Left elbow. Shama Scott, the Wichita State transfer. There was a lot of contact there. Purdue fans thought it should have been an offensive foul. Didn't get the call. 12:15 to go in this game. Purdue's leading 70-51. Remember, Akron coming in averaging 99 points a game this year. They've been over 100 twice this season. 109 in one game, 104 in another, and now a foul reaching out in the front court. Whistled against Sharon Young, the sophomore from Morgantown, West Virginia, who, when he was in West Virginia, was the West Virginia Gatorade Player of the Year. 12:01 to go. Purdue up 70-51. Purdue the ball, inbounding in front of the Purdue bench. Cox will be the trigger man here for the Boilermakers. Purdue trying to go to 4-0 on the young season before heading to the Bahamas for a Thursday night matchup with Memphis. Omer Meyer dribbling on the high left arc. Between the leg dribble, left to right, and now to Jakari Harris, who's on the high right arc. He's coming downhill, shooting a floater. Good. Jakari Harris just lowered the shoulder, strongly went toward the basket, made the shot, and then a foul in the backcourt as C.J. Cox tried to steal the inbound that was intended for Shamar Scott. Foul on Cox is his first, and we have a timeout on the floor. Purdue 72, Akron 51, with 11:44 remaining. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years, Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
Attention fans, do you want a chance to win tickets to see the Boilermakers take on the Michigan State Spartans on February 26th? Winner gets 2 tickets, hospitality passes, VIP parking, and a signed basketball. All you have to do is register at PurdueSports.com/basketballVIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win this amazing opportunity, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up the shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
This is Coach Paul Lusk, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
The birthday boy, Coach Lusk, had a birthday on Friday. We won't tell you how old. That'll be our secret. Purdue fans, your new favorite podcast has arrived. Check out For Pete's Sake, presented by Tom Wood Group. It's the official podcast of Purdue Athletics. Joey Molinaro and myself are your hosts. We hope you can join us. New episodes available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and the Purdue Sports app. Visit PurdueSports.com/podcast to learn more. Up next for Purdue, Thursday night in the Bahamas, Baha Mar, the Baha Mar Championship as it's called. Purdue will be playing Memphis. That is a 6 p.m. Eastern tip-off. Fans will be on the air at 5 o'clock. Assuming Bob and I can pull ourselves away from the beach long enough to call the game. Akron the ball, back to action. Stankovic, left wing, right wing chest pass to Johnson, who stands on the left wing. Jack Benter is guarding him. Benter playing now for Purdue. In the left corner to Eric Mahaffey. He dribbles to Clough and stops there. Kick on a far right wing jumper. It is short from the three-point line by Tavari Johnson. Rebounded by Purdue's Omer Meyer. He wants to lob into Clough. Catching a layup. What a beautiful pass from Meyer, leading Clough right to the rim.
Just excellent pass there. Just the perfect weight on that thing, lobbing it over the top of that post defender.
Here's a deep three, missed by Akron, picked up by Eric Mahaffey. Kick it out for the young man driving in. That is Johnson, and he was fouled. He faked a three and then drove it into the teeth of the defense and was fouled by Purdue's C.J. Cox, his second foul. Well, Oscar Clough now has 8 points to go at 12 rebounds. He's 2 points away from a double-double. Braden Smith is 2 assists away from a double-double. And TKR, Trey Kaufman-Wren, already has a double-double for the Boilermakers. First free throw up and good for Tavari Johnson. That's his first scoring in the second half, by the way. He had 16 at halftime. I bring that up because when's the last time Purdue had 3 players with double-doubles in the same game? I don't know. I'm asking you.
That's a great question, and we were kind of right about Trey Kaufman-Wren. Had the 5 points in the first half, and we thought he might be a second-half player today, and so far, second-half-wise, he's been definitely better from a points production standpoint, 10 points in the second half. 2
free throws for Tavari Johnson, the first-team All-MAC performer. 6-foot senior from LaGrange Park, Illinois. He is a good one. Purdue's up 74-53. Jack Benter a catch 3 steps outside of the left arc to C.J. Cox, the top of the key. Bounces to Oscar Clough. Dribble handoff to Jakari Harris. He will shoot the 3. It's long off the back of the rim. Rebounded. Oscar Clough. Basket good. And Oscar Clough has a double-double.
Oh, good for Oscar. He has been excellent these last couple games. Just been a force in the paint.
I mean, how about 10 points and 14 rebounds for Clough? Wow. Unbelievably good he has been on the glass for the Boilermakers this year. Here's Johnson out near the timeline with 5 on the shot clock to Lyles. Now swinging in the right corner for the Zips. Driving in. Here comes Scott. Floater right baseline good. 12 feet away. Shama Scott. He has 9 points. Purdue's up 76-55 over Akron. We're under 10 minutes remaining. Omer Meyer runs the point with this group because Braden Smith's on the bench. Benter catches on the right wing, gives to Jakari Harris. Top of the key, 1 dribble. Left side pass to C.J. Cox, dribbling further to the left corner. Stopping, tried to throw it inside to Clough, turned it over. A takeaway here for Akron. Johnson on the run. Akron been good defensively all year with taking the ball away. They had 31 steals coming into the game. That's in just 3 games. That's how active they are defensively. Here's a steal for Omer Meyer. It's a run out. He will take flight and dunk with a right hand. Air is real. Deep 3 at the other end. Lyles no good. Saved inbounds by Jack Benter. 11 points in a game for Omer Meyer. Oh, behind the back dribble. No look pass to Clough. He goes down. He dunks with 2 hands. Omer Meyer is putting on a show right now for the Boilermaker faithful. Wow!
He has been incredible. He's looked so comfortable running the show. When Braden Smith leaves the floor, it's not a problem for Purdue's offense. It certainly hasn't been today. Just unbelievable. And how about making plays on the defensive end as well? He steps in front of the passing lane and shows he's got a little verticality going up to throw it down with 1 hand. And then gets the ball back. A little pocket pass to Oscar Clough. Fumbles it a little bit, but not enough for Akron to steal it. He gathers, and then he rocks the rim with 2 hands. Purdue in this crowd loving it.
Purdue's up 80-55. Omer Meyer, 11 points and 5 assists. 9:03 remains in the game. Under Matt Painter, when Purdue gets to 80 points, they're 109-5. Let me say that again. 109 wins, 5 losses under Coach Painter when Purdue gets to 80. Right now they're at 80, and they lead 80-55.
This game has gotten away from the Zips quickly.
Tavari Johnson to Evan Mahaffey. He drives, he shoots, he scores, and a foul on Jack Benter. Evan Mahaffey saw the redshirt freshman guarding him and said, you know what, I'm a senior, and I'm going to show you how seniors play. This will be an and 1 here for Evan Mahaffey.
Well, that was well designed there by Akron to get Mahaffey, a really athletic guy, 6'6", going to his strong right hand down the right seam with an angle. And like you said, Rob, he just finished through contact.
And he finishes the and 1. First foul, by the way, there the moment ago on Benter. Here's some backcourt pressure, a little man-to-man, token full-court pressure. Omer Meyer being challenged by Scott. He does break the 10-second barrier, left to right on the dribble. Purdue in their white uniforms here tonight, trying to move to 4-0 on the season. Omer Meyer off the screen from Clough is going to shoot the 3 off the screen. It's long. Clough with the rebound, and he puts it back in the basket. Oscar Clough is gobbling up rebounds like Pac-Man eats those little dots.
Oh, my goodness. I guess we're seeing why Oscar Clough was one of the best rebounders in the country last year.
I mean, he gets everything. Here's a dunk at the other end. Nice play coming in from the left wing. Mahaffey catching and dunking. That's Eric Mahaffey. It's like he has magnets in his hands, and the ball just finds its way to his hands every time it comes off the rim, at least on the offensive end. Man, is Oscar Clough a rebounding machine. Here's Meyer off a screen from Clough, top of the key. Wants to snake dribble it, get to the free throw line, keeps coming downhill. Left-handed layup, no, missed it. Pulled out of there by Evan Mahaffey of the Zips. We're down to 7:50 to go in the game. Open three coming from the corner. Nope. Driving in, Tavari Johnson decided against the three, instead drove in for a layup. Tavari Johnson, 20 points in the game. Purdue's leading 82-62 with 7:35 remaining. Here's Jack Benter, chest pass left wing Lawyer. Isn't it nice to be able to put Braden Smith on the bench and feel okay about it? We couldn't do that last year. The whole offense just fell out of sorts. Here's a turnover. Lawyer, a bad pass, stolen by Evan Mahaffey. Mahaffey comes to the other end. He's tied up by Harris. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson with Jakari Harris draped all over him. A step back three, missed it badly. Rebounds loose on the floor, and Jack Benter comes away with it. We're down to 7 minutes to go. My point being, last year when Braden Smith left the game, which wasn't often, the offense just, I don't know what happened. It fell apart at the seams. Here's Benter, a three straight away. It's long, and Clough called for a foul. Clough was trying so hard to get a rebound. Oh, no, the foul's on Kamali. I kind of feel bad for Kamali, because it looked to me like Oscar just took him and threw him out of the way. Purdue says we'll take it. It's 82-62, timeout on the floor. Purdue the lead. Tonight's game brought to you by Progressive and the Progressive Keys to Progress program, providing cars to veterans in need. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether it's basketball or business, the key to success is teamwork.
Our Cellular Express team of professionals has had the privilege of serving the Lafayette and surrounding communities for over 31 years.
We're the only locally owned and operated AT&T authorized retail store in central Indiana. So if you're looking for a new smartphone, tablet, or a smartwatch,
or if you need help navigating a tech issue,
stop by Cellular Express, 2122 Veterans Memorial Parkway South.
Then turn at the Wendy's light, go Boilers.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, Baconate with a breakfast Baconator. Roll with a sausage breakfast burrito. Buddy it up with a honey buddy. Or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes. And then go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Hello, Boilermaker fans. It's Evan and Todd with Powell Heating and Cooling.
Now is the time to replace that old, inefficient, and noisy heating and cooling system.
Boiler up and make this the year that Powell delivers comfort and efficiency to you and your family.
Powell offers teachers, healthcare providers, active military, veterans, and first responders additional rebates through Luxair HVAC products.
Put the hammer down on high prices. And like Stormy always says, when it comes to comfort, call Powell at 269-9145 or powellheatingandcooling.net.
Have you heard? Local news is here to stay. Have you heard? Star City News gains viewership year over year. Local reporting on news that's important to you and your family. Star City News. Watch weekdays on NBC 16 Lafayette, Fox 16 Lafayette, ABC 35 Lafayette. Visit StarCityTV.com if you missed yesterday's news, or follow us on social for live updates. Star City News is your local source for local news in Greater Lafayette.
Every play, every game. Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
Take your life and career to the next level with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university, built for working adults. Start your comeback today at PurdueGlobal.edu. Rob Blackman, Bobby Riddell, 82-62. Purdue the lead, Purdue the ball as we resume action. Boilermakers baseline right into Omer Meyer. A three in the corner. Of course he made it. Omer Meyer's having that kind of a night. Here's a deep three at the other end. This one is missed by Young. Rebounded weak side, Braden Smith. No, who did rebound? Was that Trey? If so, that would be his 14th. Yep. That's his 14th rebound. Purdue has two guys right now with 14 rebounds in the game, and Trey scores with baseline at the other end. So that is significant because in the last 20 years, Purdue has never had two players in the same game have 14 rebounds. That has happened tonight with Clough and Trey Kaufman-Renn. Here's a three on the deep right corner. It is missed. No good for Young. Ahead to Omer Meyer. We're at the 6-minute mark. Purdue leading 87-62. What a night the Boilermakers have had on the glass. Three for Fletcher Lawyer. No good. Straight away it was short. Pulled out of there by the Akron Zips, and now a foul. Braden Smith at the other end trying to stop Eric Mahaffey in transition. 2 fouls on Braden Smith.
Wow, what a night.
Well, think about this. So the two players I just mentioned, they have 28 rebounds, right? 28 between the two of them. Akron has a team, has 19. As a team.
Those guys have just dominated the game, and that's what happened at Alabama as well, as Eric Mahaffey misses the first free throw off the back rim. Those two guys just dominated the Tide. I mean, Crimson Tide's front court only had, 6 rebounds combined?
Yeah.
The two front court players for Alabama, and now they're just dominating the front court of Akron as well.
He missed both free throws. Free chicken for the Boilermakers in the house tonight. But Akron got the rebound. So the good news, free chicken. Bad news, Akron keeps the possession. Driving Evan Mahaffey, and then he is fouled. Foul goes against Purdue's Trey Kaufman-Renn, his third. So funny to think about those first 2 games of the year. Purdue gave up 20 offensive rebounds to Evansville. And then Purdue and Oakland even in rebounding. And we were like, oh, no. We got this.
People were sounding the alarms on Purdue's rebound.
Mahaffey misses the first free throw. Evan Mahaffey. We were saying, hey, I thought Oscar Clough was supposed to, shore up the rebounding for us. Right. Well, guess what? It's been shored up, fellas.
It's been short.
One more for Evan Mahaffey. He made the second one. What are the fans booing about? They get the free chicken.
That's true. It doesn't matter.
I don't think you get twice as much free chicken. I don't think. 87-63, Purdue the lead, 5:35 remaining. Braden Smith needs 2 more assists, and he could have a double-double. Lob, there it is, one of them. He lobbed it for Daniel Jacobson. He catches and dunks. 7 points for Jacobson. Purdue leads 89-63. We still have 5 minutes and change remaining. Evan Mahaffey, a three from straight away, no good. Rebounded out of there, however, by Young, and then his shot was blocked out of bounds.
Daniel Jacobson.
Wow. Daniel not messing around. Daniel coming into the game tonight with 8 blocks. He has 2 in this game, so he's already at double-digit blocks for the season. Inside Evan Mahaffey, wide open layup. Omer Meyer fell down underneath the basket, and that allowed Mahaffey to have a wide open layup on the inbounds play. 89-65. Come on, Braden Smith, get one more assist. Let's have 3 guys with double-doubles tonight. Omer Meyer, top of the key feed to Trey Kaufman-Renn, nearly stolen. Out to Braden Smith. The catch and shoot 3 on the right wing is long, but Trey Kaufman-Renn got the rebound. Lawyer will shoot the 3. He misses. Trey's going for another rebound. Couldn't get that one. 15 rebounds in the game for Trey Kaufman-Renn. Back-to-back games with 15 boards for TKR. Young, down low, feeds a new player in the game and will have a foul. I say new player in the game because this is a guy that doesn't play very often for Akron. He is Halel Bari, and he's going to the foul line with 2 foul shots. Foul on Trey Kaufman-Renn was his 4th, by the way.
Trey came barreling it in. He was looking for a big-time block shot in transition from behind as the first free throw goes down, and the pump fake happened, and then Trey was caught in the air with nowhere to go.
Trey had 17 and 15 against Alabama tonight. 19 and 15 against Alabama. Tonight he has 17 and 15. No wonder that guy's first team preseason All Big Ten. Bari made both free throws. He's a good-looking player, Bari, for a guy that rarely plays. Good-looking athlete. 6'10". 4:25 to go in the game. Here's Braden Smith coming off a screen. Lobbing for Jacobson, catching a layup, and there it is. 10 assists for Braden Smith. Purdue has 3 guys in this game with double-doubles.
Just unbelievable. The production, the quality of play from this Purdue team. There's just so many weapons.
Deep three, left corner, good. Sharon Young, that's his first basket of the game. Left corner, three, he nailed it. 91-70 Purdue, now a foul in the backcourt on Young. Braden Smith helps him off the floor as we go to a timeout. Purdue leading 91-70. That's Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly, values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers.
We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents.
We're fans. We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members. We're Boilermakers.
Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are Boilermade.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
For more than 70 years, Wabash Center has proudly served individuals with disabilities throughout our greater Lafayette community. Now we're building the next chapter, a new state-of-the-art autism center at Grant's House, Wabash Center's hub for youth services. We need your help to make it happen. Join us in creating hope and opportunity for generations to come. Text the word Wabash to 44834 to donate or learn more today. That's Wabash to 44834. Together, let's make it. Whose house? Grant's House.
Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. We have 3:57 remaining in this game. Purdue leading 91-70. Purdue has three players in the game with double-doubles. Trey Kaufman-Rins, 17 points, 15 rebounds. Oscar Clough, 14 points, 14 rebounds. Braden Smith, 14 points, 10 assists. The last time Purdue had three players in the same game with double-doubles, you have to go back to December of 2022 in a game against Davidson, when Zach Edey, Caleb First, and Braden Smith all had double-doubles.
And they were all points and rebounds in that game. Braden Smith this time doing it points and assists.
14 points for Braden. He's at the foul line, and now he has 15 points after he makes this foul shot. Also, first time in the last 20 years, Purdue has had five players with at least 14 points scored in the same game. The Boilermakers can say that right now. Another free throw good for Braden. 16 for him, and he'll come out of the game. He'll finish with 16 points, 10 assists, 3 rebounds. Not bad for the preseason All-American. Replaced by Jakari Harris. Clock ticking. We're less than 4 minutes remaining. Purdue ranks second in the country. Houston ranked number 1. They won earlier today in Birmingham against 22nd ranked Auburn. So I can assume Houston will stay number 1. Steal for Omer Meyer defensively. In the middle of the paint. Omer jumped the passing lane, stole the ball. I can imagine Purdue stays at number 2, I guess, in tomorrow's newest AP poll. Lawyer, top of the key, wants to drive in, stops at the free throw line and pivots. Finds Benter. Benter, back to Meyer. 3, left wing, no. Long rebound, grabbed by whom? Jakari Harris. Jakari to the rim, and he was fouled. Boy, Jakari was literally boxed in by 4 different blue shirts, and he still got the rebound. And then he went to the basket, drew the foul. 2 free throws coming for Jakari Harris.
The domination on the glass, it just continues in this game. If Purdue misses, it's just been a strong likelihood that they're going to get another crack at it, and this time it was Jakari,
who makes the first foul shot. 5 points in the game for Jakari. Purdue is plus 19 on the glass, if my record keeping is correct. One more for Jakari Harris, who is 2 for 3 in free throw shooting this year. He wears a leg sleeve on the left leg. It goes from the knee down to the ankle, and he makes the second foul shot. 3:15 to play. Purdue's up 95-70. Purdue came in averaging 85 points a game. They've blown past that tonight against a team in Akron that was only giving up 63 points a game. Here's Young, chest pass right wing, Stankovic. He wants to dribble in from that right wing. Stopped once he got to the paint because Daniel Jacobson was waiting on him. Throws it out to Zach Halligan, who's subbed in now. Redshirt sophomore from Ohio. Shot up and no good. Rebounded Daniel Jacobson, and then a foul. No, they're going to say offensive foul. Daniel Jacobson had the rebound in his hands. Sharon Young then came and tried to take it away from him. And Daniel threw an elbow to try to throw him off of him. And not only do we have a foul on Daniel Jacobson, but now we're going to go look and see if it could possibly be a flagrant. Boy, Daniel's really frustrated because he felt like he was getting fouled while they were trying to take the ball from him. And then out of frustration, he did whip that elbow around pretty good. So the game stops with 2:45 remaining. And the officials to the monitor to take a second glance.
I got to say, that group out there, Omer Meyer, C.J. Cox, Jakari Harris, Jack Benner, Daniel Jacobson, all those guys going to be around next year. That was a really good defensive possession right there. Guys flying around, taking away shots on the perimeter. You got Daniel down there with his size. As far as his shot blocking goes, his presence in the interior. You know, Daniel got a good rebound there. Unfortunately, gets that potential offensive foul here against him. But, man, I just really like the look of what that defensive unit could be in years to come.
3-man officiating crew. Keith Kimball, Michael Irving, Alfred Smith having a long discussion. It is a flagrant one. Foul upgraded to a flagrant one. Matt Painter gives the thumbs up to the officials, so he obviously saw the same thing the officiating crew did.
Or Coach Painter has a 25-point lead and
didn't feel like messing with
doesn't care.
That might be. That might be. At the foul line here will be Sharon Young. He made the MAC all-freshman team last year, averaging 7 points a game. Young man from Morgantown, West Virginia. Free throw, no good. Missed the first one. West Virginia Gatorade Player of the Year when he was a senior in high school.
He's a quick guy. His ability from a pressure standpoint to pressure Braden Smith as he makes this one, he's definitely shown that capability to have some quick feet and has given Braden some fits at times with his pressure.
He's 6 foot, 160 pounds. So very similarly built to Braden Smith. 2 free throws, then the ball. That's how we adjudicate this. And Akron does have the ball under the basket. 2 hour left with 2:45 to go in the game. Purdue on its way to going to 4-0. Holloman shot blocked to the rim by Daniel Jacobson. Got it back, gives to Stankovic. He dribbles to the right block. Back to Holloman. Swing it left side, Hardman. Swing it further into the left corner. 3 on the way for Young. Good. Here late in the game, Sharon Young starting to heat up. 7 points for him. Purdue leading 95-74. Omer Meyer over the timeline left to right in that white uniform, wearing number 17. Top of the key goes to Jacobson. He faces the basket, dribbles once. Now gives to Jack Benter. Benter wants to drive. Kicks it left wing for Omer Meyer to shoot a 3. No good. Benter fought for it, couldn't quite grab it. Excellent hustle by Jack Benter, just couldn't pull it out of there. Instead, grabbed by the Zips. We're under 2 minutes to go. Stankovic, no look pass down low. Barre had it. Left-handed hook shot, no. Might have been partially blocked in there, I'm not for certain. But Omer Meyer ends up with the ball for the Boilermakers. Meyer to the right elbow. Throws it inside to Daniel Jacobson, who wasn't looking. Run out here for Akron, and they threw it away. They threw it out of bounds. They would have had an uncontested layup, but a bad pass throws it out of bounds. Speaking of bad passes, Omer made the mistake of jumping up, looking like he was going to shoot, and then try to pass at the last second to Daniel. And poor Daniel,
he tricked him. Yeah.
He'd already turned his back to go rebound. Daniel didn't have a chance there.
And that's Omer's bread and butter, too, right? That pull-up jumper. So I think Daniel's probably seen Omer in practice take that a million times.
Right.
Just expected that Omer was going to take it again.
12 turnovers on Purdue. Purdue only averages 7 turnovers a game coming in. Jack Benter misses from the right elbow extended. Rebounded by Halligan of Akron. Halligan, a redshirt sophomore, 6'5", redshirted last year. Played a little bit as a true freshman, and now Barry is fouled at the bucket by Jakari Harris with 1:13 to play. Matt Painter is 1 minute, 13 seconds away from his 500th career victory, and he's going to go to the deep bench. Aaron Fine, the redshirt freshman from Noblesville, is going to come into the game. So is Jack Lusk, the junior from Elkhorn, Nebraska, and Jay Schrael, the junior from Kokomo, as Barry makes the foul shot. So 3 walk-ons enter the game. C.J. Cox exits. So does Jakari Harris and Omer Meyer. Omer Meyer's finest performance as a Boilermaker this year. That's easy to say. 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Second free throw also good for Barry. Rich Briscoe is going to check in for Akron, as now also John Gross will go deep to his bench. John Gross, originally from Danville, Indiana, played his college ball at Taylor University. An Indiana guy through and through. In his 8th season as a coach at Akron. Had him in the NCAA tournament last year. Fine all the way to the rim. Shot is good. Aaron Fine scores on a right-handed layup. Purdue's up 97-76, less than a minute remaining. Now John Gross's son is into the game. He wears number 11. Deep 3, Stankovic, good. That's Adjen Stankovic from Serbia with his first bucket. 97-79, Purdue the lead, 40 seconds remaining. Aaron Fine off a screen from Jacobson near the top of the key. Working his way left to right, picks up the dribble, bounces it to Jacobson, who gives it to whom? Nobody. Faked a handoff now to Jack Lusk. Lusk coming right baseline against Stankovic. Stops, hold the pivot, and traveled. Couldn't quite stop his momentum as he had gotten himself underneath the basket, and then Stankovic had him all covered up at that point. 23.4 to go. Akron the ball with 15 seconds to go. The clock ticking. Purdue about to move to 4-0 and now prepare for a trip to the Bahamas. Stankovic, deep 3, air ball. Out of bounds, baseline left. 6.4 to play. Purdue will inbound the ball, and this game will be over. Aaron Fine is holding the ball. The clock is ticking away, and Purdue is 4-0 on the season. Purdue 97, Akron 79. That is your final. Please stay tuned for our first Merchants Bank postgame show. We'll talk with Coach Painter. We'll congratulate him on 500 career wins. We'll look at the final stats, and we'll look ahead to that tournament in the Bahamas coming up. So be sure you stick around for that. First Merchants postgame show coming up. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Boilermaker fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Purdue basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Purdue Boilermakers. Let's go, Boilermakers! SeatGeek.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up the shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, Seriously local propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
At Purdue University, we're providing solutions from West Lafayette, Indianapolis, and across the globe as one of U.S. News and World Report's top 10 most innovative schools. Together, we're in the persistent pursuit of the next giant leap, like building the business school of the future, advancing our leadership in computing and AI, and addressing complex challenges by improving health outcomes for all living things. Learn more at purdue.edu/newsroom.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network, from Learfield, ready for the Case IH recap? Whether it's on the court or in your fields, having the right tools makes all the difference. Own your turf with Case IH at caseih.com. Purdue basketball is brought to you in part by Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit union for Purdue fans, and by your Central Indiana Ford dealers are a proud sponsor of Purdue basketball. Visit your local Central Indiana Ford dealer today. Now, back to courtside.
97-79 is the final. Purdue over Akron. Purdue moves to 4-0 on the year. Akron 3-1. But this is certainly a significant win in the history of Matt Painter and his coaching annals, because this is career win number 500 for the boss of Boilermaker basketball. Coach Painter in his 22nd season as the head coach of a Division I basketball program. One of those seasons, the first at Southern Illinois, as the head coach of the Salukis, and then now this is his 21st season here at Purdue. So you combined his wins with his one season at Southern and now the victories here in Purdue, and they add up to 500. 500 total wins for Coach Painter. We congratulate him for that. What an honor. This is the First Merchants Bank postgame show. First Merchants, helping you prosper. I'm Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell. There are a lot of things we'll talk to Coach about when we have a chance to visit with him in the Purdue locker room. But, Bob, you know we're going to have to talk about that rebounding stretch where from late in the first half till early in the second half, if you bridge together those two time frames, Purdue went basically 10 minutes of action without allowing a single rebound to Akron. That still to me is stunning.
That was stunning. It was such an impressive display of clearly both offensive and defensive rebounding by Purdue and shot making, right? High-level shot making on the offensive end, the execution, just not giving Akron a lot of chances at defensive rebounds. But when they did, Purdue was gobbling up the offensive boards. Yeah. Guys like Oscar Clough, Daniel Jacobson, but Trey Kaufman-Renn just continually being active in the offensive glass, and then just really limiting that Akron offense to one chance. I mean, anytime they missed, it was a Purdue defensive rebound, and then we're off and running, trying to get easy offense before the defense can get set.
Last year, one of the stat sheet eyesores that we had game in and game out was points in the paint. We almost hated to look at that stat following a game last year with our Boilermakers, even after Purdue win, because it normally was dominated by the opponent. Tonight, points in the paint, Purdue 46, Akron 18.
Wow, what a number there. Purdue just doing damage left and right in the paint tonight. And they just ended up overwhelming Akron, really, when it just came to the impact in the painted area. And Oscar Clough, Trey Kaufman-Renn, of course, kind of being the main two guys. But then Daniel Jacobson, he came in and certainly had a presence there, catching some lobs at the rim from Braden Smith, was able to get Braden's 9th and 10th assists in the game on lobs to Daniel Jacobson. I mean, that's what this Purdue team can do. They can just hit you in waves with all different types of abilities. When you talk about the different lineup combinations Purdue can put out there, the different skill sets, it's a really fun team. When you think about just the endless possibilities that Purdue can have, both offensively and defensively.
If you're looking for something to nitpick, Purdue in the second half was just 1 of 11 from the three-point line, 1 of 11 in the second half, but remember they were 8 of 12 in the first half, so when I say nitpick, I truly am nitpicking a bit there. Purdue wins 97. Let's try that again, Rob. 97-79. Purdue will win over Akron. Next up, off to the Bahamas to play Memphis. More of our First Merchants Bank postgame show in a moment. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
It's time now to check in on your community calendar.
The Illiana Antique Power Association's Christmas in the Village will be Friday, December 5th and Saturday, December 6th from 5 to 8 p.m. Join them for an old-fashioned Christmas celebration that the whole family will enjoy at their grounds in Williamsport. Admission is free, but they are accepting donations for the local food pantry. For more information, contact Kathy at 765-491-1213. The North Montgomery High School Band wants to invite you to their craft show on Saturday, November 22nd from 9 to 2 p.m. at the North Montgomery High School Fieldhouse. Santa arrives at 9 and will be available for pictures till noon, so be sure and bring the kids. The North Montgomery High School Band Craft Fair, plenty of vendors, food trucks, and fun.
Tell us about your event. Email Lafayette at starcitytv.com.
To our employees of Kirby Risk, we want to extend a heartfelt thank you for your trust, your loyalty, and your unwavering support. You've helped us grow and innovate by machining, assembling, and kitting quality products used around the world. Your contributions have truly made a difference, and we're deeply grateful for the opportunity to serve and collaborate with you. Here's to many more years of success and shared achievements.
For employment opportunities, apply at kirbyrisk.com/careers. Find your spark and ignite your career.
Hey, Boilermaker fans, this is Coach Katie. I want to tell you about Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital. They were instrumental in helping me recover from a recent stroke. I have made a comeback because of the care I received from their world-class team. They have been in the top 10% of the nation with their outcome 7 times. If you need inpatient or outpatient rehab after an injury or illness, I recommend Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital. Remember to always boiler up and hammer down.
Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
The final score this evening at Purdue's Mackey Arena is Purdue 97, Akron 79. The Zips coming into tonight averaging 99 points a game, just 79 for them this evening. Purdue puts 97 on the board and, more importantly, improves to 4-0. Coach Painter's postgame comments are presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union is proud to be the official credit union of Purdue Athletics. Discover the credit union difference at PurdueFed.com. Let's visit with head coach Matt Painter as we will head to that Purdue locker room and talk to the coach. And Coach Painter, I want to begin with this from all of us here on the Purdue radio side. Congratulations on career win number 500. That is quite an accomplishment.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We've had a lot of really good coaches and really good players and support staff, administration, from the top to the bottom. Purdue's a special place. Our fans are electric, very loyal. We're going to see that here in our travel next week to go to the Bahamas, and it's always cool to go to those exempt tournaments and get in those games and feel like a home game. So just one, small piece of it, man. Just a small part of the equation, and happy to be a part of it. And there's nothing like being on a team, especially when you got a really good team.
Yeah.
And it's been a cool 21, 22 years for me at Purdue.
I'll tell you this, after the first 2 games of the year, there may have been some questions about Purdue's ability to rebound the ball. The last 2 games, those question marks are no longer existing. Not only do you out-rebound Akron tonight, 45-26, but Bob and I were just mentioning this a couple of minutes ago. There was a stretch late in the first half, bridging into early in the second half, where there were 10-plus minutes of game action played, and Akron did not get a single rebound. You went 10 minutes of rebound domination. It was something to see. What did it look like from your seat?
Yeah, it's if you can get like clean outlets, like now you want to take those rebounds and be able to have an advantage at the other end. Like that's what you're really ultimately doing. But you kind of break their spirit because you need. You need to score in transition and you need to score off the glass. And if you can't score off the glass and you can't get rebounds, either way, you're going to make that really, really difficult. So it's great to see. And one of the guys that coached Oscar in college told me, he just said when the chips are down and after he gets a feel for, what he's supposed to do and things of that nature, he just said, you're getting a really good player. And I think our fans are seeing that. It's great seeing TK, have back-to-back games of 15 rebounds. And just, really going after the basketball and making plays out there. But obviously we got a good team. I could talk about that, talk about everybody. But the rebounding piece is something that we desperately need, and it's great to see those guys out rebounded by 19.
You are correct. You could literally talk about everyone on this team for an extended period of time. We won't do that, but I will finish with this. The fact that Omer Meyer really, and look, he's been good, I think, ever since he stepped on campus, but I think he showed the fans tonight what he's all about. 14 points, 6 assists, the 4 rebounds as well. Bob and I said this too, and I'd like your thought on this. And I think you would agree. Last year, anytime Braden Smith went to the bench, we all held our breath because we weren't exactly sure what might happen. Yeah. Boy, it sure feels like with Omer Meyer now able to step in and fill that void, maybe we don't have to hold our breath quite as much.
Give him a breather, but here and there. But you see, like, when they're together too, like how that it gets 2 point guards out there, it gets the ball moving, and I love what G and CJ's done for us. So we got 5 really, really good guards right there to bring in and out of the game and show a lot of different looks. So happy for Omer. Really, it's you got to understand when you play a lot and you play all the time, and now you got to come off the bench. It's just different, and you got to get comfortable and get out there. But those guys that can come in off the bench and give you a spark right away, they're invaluable, man.
Plus 18 for Omer Meyer tonight, the best plus-minus on the team. Coach Painter, thank you. We'll see you in the Bahamas on Thursday.
Cool. See you.
Coach Painter's postgame comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union, proud to be the official credit union of Purdue Athletics. Discover the credit union difference at PurdueFed.com. I also accidentally omitted the fact that Omer had 2 steals in the game as well. What a night for Omer Meyer. Our first Merchants Bank postgame show continuing right after this. The final, Purdue 97, Akron 79. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years. Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers.
We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents.
We're fans. We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members.
We're Boilermakers.
Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are Boilermade.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
Happy Game Day and National Ag Day from Case IH. Just like the Boilermakers train with championship-level equipment, our compact tractors and utility equipment are built tough to handle whatever your land demands. From family farms to home fields, we're here to help you succeed on every acre that matters. Visit caseih.com to learn more about our commitment to agriculture and Indiana. Boiler up.
They are defensively. Here's a steal for Omer Meyer. It's a run out. He will take flight and dunk with a right hand. Air Israel. 11 points in a game for Omer Meyer. Oh, behind the back dribble. No look past the Clough. He goes down. He dunks with 2 hands. Omer Meyer is putting on a show right now for the Boilermaker faithful. Welcome to West Lafayette, Omer Meyer, the freshman from Tel Aviv, Israel, who, when he was playing in Israel, was their youth team's all-time leading scorer. So it's not like this guy didn't know how to score. But he has been putting on a show here in his first few opportunities with Purdue, both passing the ball and scoring the ball. Tonight he was doing a little bit of everything. We mentioned the 14 points with Coach Painter. 6 assists. He had 4 rebounds. He had 2 steals. Well, what a night for Omer Meyer. 5 of 10 shooting, including 3 of 7 from 3. Nice to see him really start to assert himself offensively. And that can only help the Boilermakers as they work their way through now the meat of the schedule, which it's about to get really difficult. Starts Thursday night with Memphis. Again, that's a 6 p.m. game, fans. 6 p.m. against Memphis. And then win or lose, it depends on who you play then, Texas Tech or Wake Forest. Obviously, the winners play the winners, losers play the losers, which would mean then on Friday you're playing either at 7 o'clock or 9:30. Again, depending on your result on Thursday when Purdue and Memphis tangle for a 6 p.m. tip-off and a 5 p.m. pregame show. Let's take a look at the final numbers from this one. We'll start with Akron. They end up 27 of 67 shooting. That's 40%. They were 13 of 33, 39.4% from that three-point line. 12 of 17 free throws, 70.6%. A game-high 20 points from Tavare Johnson, 4 in the second half, 16 in the first half. Eric Mahaffey had 10 points, 12 points for Evan Mahaffey. Those were the double-digit scorers tonight for the Akron Zips. Akron had 10 turnovers. They had 9 steals. They had 18 assists on their 27 made baskets, 5 assists for Shama Scott. 26 total rebounds for Akron, 12 offensively, while Purdue had 45 total rebounds, 19 offensively. Purdue had 20 assists on its 35 made baskets, 10 assists for Braden Smith. Purdue turned it over 13 times, had 7 steals, 6 blocks. 4 blocks in the game for Daniel Jacobson. Daniel now has 12 blocks on the season through 4 games. Purdue 35 of 67 shooting, 52.2%. 9 of 23 from 3, 39.1%. And 18 of 23 at the foul line, 78.3%. Trey Kaufman-Renn, 17 points, 15 rebounds. 16 points for Fletcher Lawyer. 16 points, 10 assists, 3 rebounds for Braden Smith. 14 points, 14 rebounds for Oscar Clough. That's his 24th career double-double. 14 points for Omer Meyer, as we mentioned a moment ago. He had the 6 assists to add. Daniel Jacobson had 9 points, 2 rebounds. 6 points for Jakari Harris, 3 points for C.J. Cox, 2 points for Aaron Fine. Jack Benter played, as did Jack Lusk and Jace Rail. They did not score. Purdue wins by the final of 97-79. Purdue points in the paint dominated that statistical category, 46-18. Second chance points favored the Boilermakers 24-20. Bench points favored Purdue 31-20. Fast break points, tip of the cap to Akron. They had 7 fast break points. Purdue had only 6. More in a moment on our First Merchants Bank postgame show, where the final score is Purdue 97, Akron 79. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Want to grow your business? Radio sells everywhere. It's the only true mobile medium reaching customers at home, at work, in the car, and on the go. Unlike other platforms, radio escapes the clutter. Your message gets heard loud and clear. And radio is cost-effective, giving you big results without breaking your budget. Best of all, radio lets you target your audience. Pinpoint your advertising on the Star City radio stations your customers love and connect with them where it matters most. For more information, email me at nick@starcitytv.com. Put the power of radio to work for your business, because radio works.
There's more to the game than meets the eye. It takes dedication, determination, and a winning team. Same goes for Purdue's partners at InterVision Advanced